Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Angel and this is Amateur Investing. Today I want to go over silver. Silver has been gaining a lot of traction lately, a lot of attention. A lot of people are beginning to become interested in silver. And I want to actually, from a Canadian perspective, I want to explain the different alternative that we do have in Canada when it comes to investing in silver, particularly from an ETF perspective, right? Now, I just want to make sure you all understand that this is not about predicting silver prices, okay? This is about understanding the tools we use if we do want to have this exposure, okay? Now, why silver at all? Silver is very interesting. Silver sits between industrial metal and a monetary metal, right? It's used in solar panels, it's used in EVs, it's used in electronics, and at the same time is also a store of value, right? It's gold's little sister, little brother. Now this combination obviously makes it volatile, but that's part of both the risk and the appeal. It's not a cash flow asset when it comes to investing in it. It's more so of a portfolio diversifier. Like I wouldn't put 100% of all my assets of all my cash in just silver, right? Now, there are different ways you can invest in silver. Obviously, you can buy the physical silver. You can have coins and you can have bars. You can store them in a vault. You can buy the mining stocks, all right? Or you can invest in silver ETFs, trusts. Okay. Now, we're not going to be dealing today with physical or mining stocks. We're going to be dealing with the actual ETFs. Now, there are three very well-known ETFs in Canada for silver. And if you guys know of any others that I may have missed, please do add them in the comments. We have Purpose SBT, which is hedge and hedge, right? Very low cost, very simple ETFs, invests in actual bullion. You have iShares, okay? Much bigger ETF than Purpose, but it has a higher fee, okay? And I do believe it also invests in actual physical bullion. Now, you also have a Sprott, which is more of a closed-end trust. And the issue with Sprott is that the NAV can actually vary, from the actual value of the fund itself. And that in itself could be a problem. I personally, and for full disclosure, I actually invest in SBT myself. So, it's not like I'm telling you all of this and I don't have any money in it. No, I do actually have money on SBT. That was my favorite one. Now, so this is a core comparison of these three ETFs that I just spoke about it. Obviously, SBT and SVR, they're close, there are ETFs. PSLV is a closed-end trust. All the backing is in physical silver. And then the MER is when the MER, is where really things become, very clear in terms of why I made my choice in the first place, right? SVT has a very low MER of 0.36% compared to SVR 0.66, compared to PSLV 0.57. Both SVT and SVR have CAD-hedged options. PSLV doesn't. And the problem with the NAV is that PSLV, like we mentioned before, can deviate, right? For me, lower fees and tighter tracking were the things that really matter more over long holding periods in terms of PSLV. Now, when it comes to choosing the right one, there's no actually a right one, right? This is really down to everybody's personal choice. For me, like I said before, SBT was the right one because it had a lower cost. It was pretty simple. I put the money, and it was the cheapest too. I put the money in, I buy it, I get my silver. At the end of the day, if I ever want to sell it, I may choose if I want a silver bar, if I want money. The other two, SVR and PSLV, were not necessarily for me. Now, that doesn't mean that they may not be right for you, but they were not for me. So in closing thoughts, right? Obviously, there's no trying to pinpoint what the price of silver is going to be in a year's time. I have absolutely no clue. I can only look at what's happening right now. I can only look what has changed with silver compared to what it was 10 years ago, right? If you take a look into how much silver is used and where it's being used, you know, this could give you an idea that, yeah, maybe silver is going to like actually go places, right? We know that the demand has not been met for the past 3 years. There is actually a deficit. We know that EVs are not going anywhere, and we know that solar power is here to stay too. You know, so it's these things that actually make it that silver remains in my radar. You know, remember, it's not about price target, it's about understanding the trends. Okay. So anyways, if you enjoyed this video and if you would like to see more, please consider subscribing. And you know, give us a like. And remember, like I always said, it's all about income first, growth second, and patience always. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Until next time. Bye-bye.